This is mediator Rick Alimonti with some thoughts from the center seat. And today's subject is the joint session, or to open or not to open. It has become increasingly common for the joint session to be dismissed, for the parties to begin in caucus meeting separately with the mediator and never having had that face-to-face opportunity of the joint session. I'm a bit of a holdout on surrendering the joint session, and I'd like you to give some thought to whether or not you should dismiss it out of hand or at least consider holding a joint session. There is a lot that can be accomplished in the joint session. First of all, the power of the apology. If you are dealing with a genuinely injured plaintiff, a plaintiff with a genuine claim, there is nothing wrong with apologizing in a neutral, not fall on your sword kind of way. This can really build bridges at the opening session, and I have never had an apology backfire when handled appropriately. Secondly, it's an opportunity for the plaintiff to have something of a day in court experience. And even though this might amount to the defendant having to take a few body blows in the course of enduring an opening, it can have a positive cathartic effect on the plaintiff, particularly if the defendant does not respond blow for blow, fire with fire. Rather, the defendant can simply acknowledge points of disagreement and also add that they are here to help to settle the case and resolve it, and trying to build some momentum toward working together. So how does one have an opening statement not go off the rails? Well, a critical part of that is choreographing it and working with your mediator so that you have productive openings. And that brings us to my next Center Seat podcast on the importance of pre-mediation caucuses. But for now, I leave you with the thought that an opening session can prove invaluable as the first step towards resolving a case, if handled well and sensitively and with empathy, and by working with your mediator in advance and determining, first of all, if it can be done, if it should be done, and what the appropriate parameters are. And of course, no mediator should insist on opening statements. Rather, my practice is to only do them if it's unanimously agreed, but I do try to work with the parties and convince them that the opening statement could be very productive. So, stand by for next month's Center Seat discussion on the pre-mediation caucus with the mediator and what could come of them, including discussing this topic. See you then.